Hey guys, it's Doug, and I just wanted to do a quick update to one of our older videos. Somebody reached out, and we've gotten actually quite a few of these before. Somebody wanted to know about the fuel pressure that we were seeing with our mechanical lift pumps that we have modded. Now, this one is not one that we modded. For the sake of time, John bought this. So this is Project the White Whale. True Flight. It's got lots of names. When it first came in, it was dented like nobody's business by a hailstorm. But we went through and we swapped the bed, all the body panels. The only thing that's left is the roof. So anyway, this is one that's by power-driven diesel, so this works just as well for their modified hot rod lift pump, mechanical lift pump, as it does for ours. As you see here, we are sitting at 800 RPMs. It is 18.9, roughly, stands somewhere in there. And under no load, as soon as you bring the RPMs, you can see 62 is what it got to there. So, for example, that's 1,000. So that's 1,000 RPM right there. So about 31 PSI. And that's 1,500 no load. So that's 59 PSI. I'm gonna take it up. Whoop. So that's 2,000 RPM right there, 73 PSI. And you can see about 75 PSI there. So that's free revving for those of you that want to know what this is doing. Now, this is running the stock fuel filter housing, which we absolutely despise, but for John's sake, we left it like this and just kept it nice and easy. This is on a P-Pump Swap 24 valve with a very healthy 180 pump in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and kick her back down into drive, and then let's go see what it does a little bit under load so you can see. Of course, holding this steady is gonna be awesome. So we turn around in the field. Maybe I'll just hold it upright like that. Okay. Just gonna roll into it a little bit. As you can see, no problem. You can hear the compounds go. This has a large injector, 1,000 horse capable injector right here. Dips down, but you can see that it's holding under pretty heavy acceleration there. You can see the miles per hour, which this has tires on it, so that's not correct. Well, of course it has tires on it. That's a ridiculous thing to say, but it has oversized tires. So the speedometer is off. But that hopefully will get you an idea. So that's just us coasting down the hill. Trying to find it. So we'll go to the other side of the hill and then we'll turn around. So cruising along, we're at like 65 PSI of fuel pressure. And this is about what we typically see with this pump. I'm going to let the tranny lock up again. So low RPM, roll into it. Heavy throttle, heavy throttle, heavy throttle. There you go. So that wasn't even very high. The higher the RPM, obviously, the more it's pumping until it gets into limitations of what the lines can supply. But this truck has, so for example, this is there's a video on it. It's a Seth Farrell done maxed pump. So it's 400, I think with the 035s, it's 490-ish cc's. We're probably, I don't think the fuel plate is set to use all of that right now. but you can see that this is keeping up with it. So if you're wondering, do you have to have some crazy setup? No, you don't. Factory fuel filter housing, obviously there's some to be gained there by a bigger fuel filter that would allow more flow, more flow with less restriction, but that should give you a pretty good idea of what this looks like. This has probably, gosh, it's got at least one trip across the country and back. It's probably got a fair number of miles on it, so this is something, if you want a longevity test, I'd say probably somewhere around 20 to 30,000 miles on the conservative side is what this pump has already done. Yeah, we're going off-road for a second, turn around. Anyway, so I just thought you guys might enjoy that. You know, and to all those of you that are thinking about third-gen swaps, I just want you to this is a great case. Do it right. Look at this. Okay? The airbag has nothing to do with us. I mean, that has been here since we ripped the interior out of it, and then I think we missed one clip. But gas gauge, all of the gauges work properly. This is the only light that should be on when you third-gen swap something. AC, you don't have to hardwire it. You can have factory working stuff. And when you get your truck right, you can, this is a compound truck, but very clean. We got a little tire slippage there. That's only moderate throttle, but third-gen swap truck does not have to be an ugly beast. All right, you guys, hit us up with questions that you might have. We are happy to try to help as much as possible. But as far as the fuel pressure goes, a hot rod lift pump from Power Driven Diesel will do it, and you can modify your own lift pump to get exactly the same results. All right, you guys take care. Bye.